Hey guys, I'm going to go ahead and give a trigger warning for this video. It is unbelievable. So this is a pastor father and his daughter, and he was just arrested on Wednesday pretty much for a lifetime of sexual abuse towards his beautiful daughter pictured here. So the pastor's daughter thought she had escaped her childhood that was full of sexual abuse once she moved out and got married. This was only for her father to break into her house and automize her, add an S, weeks after she gave birth to her child. 45-year-old Berthea Phyllis Judge Bailey, I hope I pronounced that correctly, I think he goes by the name Judge, is, or should I say was, a respected minister at St. Andrew's Church in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And he began abusing his beautiful daughter, Harmony Oates, when she was in the 6th grade. He reportedly told his daughter that he was her freaking boyfriend and that she would cause a total catastrophe to the whole kingdom of God if she ever told people what he was doing to her. She kept quiet for a while, but he was finally arrested on Wednesday after all these years of abuse. And he was charged with rape, child sexual abuse, incest, forcible automy, add an S, and burglary. This was after his beautiful 22-year-old daughter finally made up her mind that she had spent too long in the shadows about the abuse that she endured. She said on a Facebook post that he left her broken and shattered and a shell of the person she could have been, and yet she refuses to let him define her. Good for her. So Judge, or whatever he goes by, whatever name, he had actually gotten felony charges in the past for lewd molestation, but they were dropped by the time he started focusing on abusing his daughter in 2012. Harmony stated that he would pray over her at first, but while he was praying, he would do a lot of touching. Unreal. She said she knew she had to set a boundary, but when it's your father, and when he's a pastor, and when he has authority, and he has a record, it's like you say no, but what does your no mean? The assaults eventually got worse, and he started graping Harmony when she was 16. She said she used to call her dad her best friend in order to hide what she was really going through at home. She said her dad refused to release his hold over her and leave her alone even after she escaped the family home. In 2021, after she moved out and got married and had a baby, her dad came into her home unannounced and pushed her into the floor and forcibly automized her at an S. So after that incident, he then began to go to her residence and look into her windows. He is the epitome of a creep. Reportedly, Harmony started to confide first in her husband and then an older brother, and then she told her mom, Arica, before they confronted the father, or so-called father. In an affidavit, there was a series of text messages where the father even admitted his guilt. He stated, "I'm an adulterer, I am a child molester, I am a rapist." In one text message, he also allegedly admitted to watching incest porn, drop the C, add a P. He said that seeds of sin grow. He also allegedly told them he felt justified in having sex with his daughter because, well, it's what everyone does. No, sir, it's not. Or he said it's what people do. He also allegedly admitted to abusing his daughter in conversations with his therapist. He sent his wife an email exchange where the counselor told him that he had a legal duty to report the abuse to authorities. In that email, Judge reportedly told his therapist he understands his duty or legal duty to report child abuse, but that he felt tricked because he felt safe in telling his therapist about it. Reportedly, Judge describes himself as a community servant and a men's recovery counselor on his LinkedIn profile. He went to the University of Oklahoma and he graduated from there, and he has been a senior pastor at St. Andrew's since 2018. It was said that Harmony, his daughter, went to police in August of last year, 2023, and on September 17th of this year, she announced that she was finally ready to press charges against her dad. She said that she suffered in silence for too long and was afraid of the repercussions of speaking against her father and someone with so much power and influence. She said that the damage he's done is immeasurable and that it has poisoned her relationships and mind, and I can imagine. She said she felt compelled to warn others about his predatory behavior, and thank goodness she did. The next day, the rest of her family issued a statement offering their support to her, so that's good. I'm glad they didn't try to cover it up. They told her she was a strong and intelligent and talented young woman, and that nobody should ever have their trust and safety violated in such a horrible way, especially at the hands of their own father. Now, reportedly, there has been another victim of his who has come forward, and there's honestly no telling how many more will. Harmony is now preparing to face her own father in court. She stated, to think about a 13-year-old girl being confused about who her true love is because her dad is telling her that he's her boyfriend is just crazy to think about. She says she's learning to trust God more and that she knows God has her and every other victim God has, and that he's been guiding her through this entire journey, she said. She said it now feels like she's not in the shadows anymore. This is absolutely unreal. My heart and prayers definitely got to her and the rest of the family, and I definitely hope justice is served in this situation. I can't even imagine so many people with power are like this, and it's scary. For more true crime, don't forget to hit the follow button and to visit my website at www.truecrimewithmegan.com.